Hello, this is John Modene with RE/MAX Masters, and I want to help you learn more about real estate here in Northwest Ohio. And today's topic for my Northwest Ohio real estate update is a question I got. What can you do to help us get our first home? We have lost out on 7 different houses so far. That's not just a great question, it's a painful question, an emotional question, because this is happening right now. And I was actually thinking about suffering last night after my pastor preached about suffering. How it's promised to Christians and it has benefits. And that's a hard sell to make to a buyer. But that's godly suffering, not real estate suffering. Real estate suffering doesn't really have any benefits. They're very different types of suffering. And I think the suffering that buyers are experiencing right now is terrible. I am seeing it. I'm hearing it. I'm watching the tears. And it's very different today than it was many years ago or even 5 years ago. You know, when my wife and I went out to buy our first house, we looked, we chose one, we wrote an offer, and we got it. It was a very simple, linear process. Today, it doesn't work that way. In fact, a simple West Toledo starter home that I listed this week had 9 offers in 2 days, from $5,000 below list price to $30,000 over. Cash offers went to the top, then conventional, then FHA, then VA. And this was a process that probably left 8 different families suffering and distraught and tearful. It's kind of like that sword and combat movie where there's only one survivor and everyone else gets their heads chopped off. And that's not a fun way to buy a house. So here are some thoughts, some ideas for a distraught buyer who asked me for help. Number one, it's hard to do this as a real estate agent, but just think about it. Number one, rent. Pass out of this market. Take a year off, 6 months off, a year and a half off, 2 years off. It may get better for you. It may get much better. It also may get worse, but you might just have to rent for a while, and that might be better than getting your head chopped off in this market. Number two, get some special help. I think I've shot a video about cash out refinancing as far as investment properties go. The same process can work here. If you have mom or dad or your rich uncle buy your house for you with cash, then you go from being an FHA buyer to a cash buyer. You do a deal with mom and dad or the rich uncle. Say, buy the house for me. After I get in it, I'll do a cash out refi. I'll pay you back. Maybe they're even looking for a rental property, and they'll give you a lease option, a lease purchase. I'm seeing more and more of this where mom and dad are buying houses for kids with grandkids attached. And it's really, you just didn't see this for the longest time in any market, but we're seeing it now. That used to be a California thing. Number three, find a way to become a cash buyer. Or be prepared to spend a lot of ink and a lot of time and a lot of tears looking for houses. There's got to be some way to do it based on your price range where you can, and we're talking under 300 here, where you can get the money from a friend, get the money cash out on your current house, get the money from a family, pool money together. There's even a company right now that's writing cash offers for buyers who agree to pay their interest rate. So this is a nationwide problem. I just started working with them here in Ohio. Number four, readjust your target area or your price range, which sounds real easy. Oh, that's easy, John. I'll just change my area or my price range. It's not. It's not easy because there's schools and commutes and everything else involved. But right now, homes in North and East Toledo are available. Homes above $500,000 in our market are generally not getting 9 offers right now. So those price ranges might be untenable for you, but moving up or moving elsewhere takes away competition sometimes, and moving down opens up lots of financing options in different parts of Toledo. Now, I know this market is unfair, but you know what? Jacking up interest rates by 100% was bound to create some new winners and new losers. If you're a first-time buyer, you become a loser. Losing almost all of our starter home builders for the last 15 years, not a good plan. So it's unfair, it's painful, it's not good. I know. It's hard for lenders who are not being able to make loans. It's hard for buyer's agents showing houses that never sell to their buyer. It's hard for listing agents who've got to let 8 or 9 families or buyer's agents know they were losers. But it's truly sufferingly hard for buyers looking to get out of an apartment into their first dream home. So call me. We will try and help you find a plan and a property that works for you and your family. You know, I say real estate and the real estate market is constantly changing. It never stops. We do things today in marketing and selling homes that were impossible 20 or 30 years ago. So my team is always changing too, and we're ready to help you and your family get the right help for your real estate problems. Our team motto is simple: a tradition of trust in Northwest Ohio real estate. And this ethos works. It's based on proven biblical concepts. Always tell the truth. Always treat others better than you would want to be treated. And I can't wait to help you buy, sell, manage, and grow your real estate holdings. So thanks for watching. If you need help, if you have any real estate questions you want me to address, if you want to sell or buy, just call John. I'm at 419-466-SOLD. Check us out at Modene.com, 466sold.com, or every property on the market at MLStoledo.com. Thanks for watching.